Hello class, welcome to the Unit 2 final review on finding slope and writing equations in slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. We're going to look at finding slope given 2 points and then from a table of values. Our first example, we want to find the slope of the line that goes through the points negative 12, negative 16, and negative 2, 10. The formula for slope is m equals y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. In this example, I designated my negative 2, 10 as my x2, y2. So this example, I have 10 minus a minus 16 for my y values. That becomes 10 plus 16. And then I have negative 2 minus a minus 12, which becomes negative 2 plus 12 on the bottom for my x's, which gives me m equals 26 over 10. And then you always want to simplify, which gives me 13/5. From a table of values, we know that the slope is always the change in y or change in x, rise over run. When I have a table of values, you look at your change in y. So I notice from 3 to 5 and then 5 to 7, I'm adding 2. My change in x from 6 to 3, then 3 to 0 is a negative 3. So my slope in this example would just be negative 2 over 3, or 2 over negative 3. The slope is negative because of negative 3. Writing equations in slope-intercept form given a standard form, you're going to have to rewrite the equation by solving for y. So in this example, I have 4x minus 5y equals negative 15. Your first step is to subtract 4x from both sides. When you do that, you're left with negative 5y equals negative 15 minus 4x. So your next step is to divide everything by negative 5. So I have negative 5y divided by negative 5. It gives me a positive y. Negative 15 divided by negative 5 gives me positive 3. Negative 4 divided by negative 5 gives me positive 4/5 x. So you want to rewrite that to get it to y equals mx plus b form, and that is your final answer. Let's look at an example of writing equations in slope-intercept form given 2 points. Alright, so they want to find the slope-intercept form of the equation going through the points 0, negative 4, and 4, negative 1. Our first step is to find the slope. So in this case, I have 4, negative 1 as my second set of values. So the y's, changing y's, will be negative 1 minus a minus 4, which becomes negative 1 plus 4, which gives me 3. And then my change in x is 4 minus 0, which is just 4. So my slope winds up being 3/4. The next step is to use the point slope formula. And that means you're going to substitute one of the points in for x1 and y1 and then substitute the m. So I chose to substitute 0, negative 4 in for my x1 and y1. I changed that negative 4 minus 4 to positive. I distributed 3/4 to the x into the 0. And then now I'm going to subtract 4 from both sides. And there's my equation of the line. That's my final answer. So if I want to write equations in slope-intercept form given a point and a slope, okay, so the example here is find the slope-intercept form of the equation going through the points 4, negative 3, and a slope. I want to use point slope formula. I'm going to substitute the point in for x1, y1. So this becomes y minus a minus 3 equals negative 1/4 x minus 4. I changed that to y plus 3. I distribute the negative 4 to the x and got negative 1/4 x, and then negative 1/4 times negative 4 gives me a positive 1. And then I'm going to subtract 3 from both sides, and I have y equals negative 1/4 x minus 2. That's my final answer. Okay, pause or stop the video here. Do the slope and slope-intercept form review worksheet. When you're finished with that worksheet, press play and check for answers. For the answers to the slope and slope-intercept form answers, please check your work. If you have any questions, ask your teacher. If you're done, continue on to the next video.